Okay, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mangg. Welcome back to Mangg's Variety Stream. This week, we are playing Griftlands. Not exactly like a brand new game, but it's in early access, and it's been out in early access for like, I don't know, 7 months or something like that. So I was sort of in the mood for like a digital card game, and I was like, okay, what do we got for digital card games? I'm just sort of over Hearthstone at this point. Hearthstone for me is just like card games, digital card, well, really almost any card game. Like, once it progresses and they just keep releasing more and more cards, it gets to a point where like I check out, because I can't stick with a game for that long. So no matter what, I sort of check out of any game for a while. But I like to pop back into old games and games I've played before and see what's going on. But with digital card games, when you want to come back, it's like, okay, here's 3,000 new cards we've added since the last time you played. Hope you're ready. And it's like, I'd rather just move on to a new card game, especially like a fresh, brand new card game where the card pool is still kind of small and contained. That's where I like to play. That's where I like to be. So, fortunately, ever since Hearthstone, digital card games have really been kind of popular. So it's always fun to just try out new things. Try, like Shadowverse and Eternal and that RuneScape card game that completely flatlined but was fun for a while. Scrolls. Does anyone remember Scrolls? The Elder Scrolls card game. The League of Legends card game. Valve had that one card game that was a big flop. There's so many. So I saw this one that came out somewhat recently, and it's overwhelmingly positive reviews. Pretty rare. A lot of people like this one. So we're going to give it a look. We're going to check it out, see what it does differently, see if I like it. And yeah, I don't really know much about it other than it involves cards. All right. Oh, Slay the Spire, of course, is a very popular card game. Monster Train, that's a good card game. Okay, so we're starting with Salik Derek, the Bounty Hunter. Okay. Hunting Casio, story difficulty. Well, oh, okay. No, we don't want story difficulty. That would be bad. And negotiation, battle, sure.
You're a bounty hunter. You escaped a life of indentured labor by hunting criminals and debt dodgers. The work has earned you your freedom, if not any friends. Now you're back home, for the first time in 10 years. But freedom comes with its own dangers, and making a living in Havaria won't be easy. Here, the gangs are feral, the law enforcement are corrupt, and the people are treated like chattel, indebted to merciless criminals. Criminals like Casio, the ruthless debt broker who sold you to the Derricks in the first place. But now, Casio's grip has weakened, and there's a bounty on her head too rich to ignore. You'll die before you go into debt again, and so will she, if you have your say. Your first stop is a dive called the Groggen Dog, where an old friend will help you get your revenge, provided you can prove yourself.
So that's what some of the reviews were saying, is like it's a lot more story focused than, say, Slay the Spire. With like this sort of this narrative that you play through and things like that. So we'll see. At first sniff, the grog and dog smells like stale hops and dried blood. Look what the tide dredged up. By the holy brine, I'd tear up if I weren't dead inside. Damn good to see you looking well. You have a plan to get on your feet? I do. That bounty on Cascio. How do we... Forget it. You might have grown up strong, but you ain't that strong. But that's not going to stop you from trying, is it? If you want a chance at surviving this, you better make yourself some friends, fast. I can help you with that. Knew I could count on you, fish. I thought that was just a sound she made, but no, that's the name. Ask about things. Okay. I mean, you've got dialogue here. Is this just lore? Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm curious. Okay, get work. Okay, I got people in my pocket who owe me a favor. Nand, Lily, and Alongweek. They're easy people to find. Tell them I sent you and they can settle their tabs by giving you work. Get that done, I'll get you a plate of popped Ashnu eyes on the house. Alright. Okay, let's just... I assume we gotta do all of them. So, silence or rival? It is a cool art style, yeah. A mysterious figure approaches you. Greetings, Grifter. Look like you could use an edge. Got two already, friend. I don't Oh. You're referring to your blades, while I'm referring to specially imported battle goods from the Rolach. Are you interested? Buy bile grenade. For 20 shills? You know what I could get for 20 shills? Ask about the price. That's suspiciously cheap. What's the deal? You may take the deal or leave it. Alright, fine. Oh, bile grenade! And it's gonna explode on me the first chance I use it. Huh. This is interesting. And its success as a smuggler is nevertheless earned. Okay. Word is Lili would sell his own grandmother if he thought he could buy her back at half price next week. What do I want? I want to silence a rival. They're speaking Simlish, I think. Want you to rough up this. In exchange, I'll pay you. Okay, sure. Choose battle card to add. Okay. Okay, well, we have 1 cost. Chamber, gain 4 defense. At the start of your next turn, gain 2 combo. Defense, prevent attack damage for this turn, so it's like armor, I guess. Combo, accumulate until they're spent by finisher. Lose half your combo whenever you take damage. All right. Slip, apply for defense. That's different than gain. That's different than gain somehow. This card was improvised this turn. Also gain 1 evasion. Improvise, choose 1 of 3 cards to put into your hand. Evasion is dodge the next hit. Okay. Readiness, draw 3 cards, gain 2 counter. Deal 2 damage back to the enemy when hit. Move all counter at the beginning of your turn. I don't know, man. I guess this seems fine. Normally, I like to know why I'm roughing someone up. Ooh, you don't need a reason. No. Okay. Alright, so we're leaving. And we're going here to beat up this. No killing. Here's Vis. Life expectancy of the average laborer in Havari isn't long. Vis looks twice that old. Beat him up. But I've been hired to make your life hell. Okay. Like Glass Joe, I guess. You're about to fight for the first time. Yeah,
Each
yeah.
turn,
Right.
you draw 5 cards from the draw pile and use action points to play them. You can win a battle by killing all of your opponents or by making them surrender. Enemies will surrender when their health dips below their panic threshold. Killing enemies may have diplomatic consequences. You can preview what your enemies and allies will do on their next turn. Your allies all act before your enemies.
Okay. Alright, so we gotta do 28 damage to him. He's got 2 defense. Oh no, the first time he takes damage each turn he gains 2 defense. Alright. Told to keep alive. Attack damage increased by 1. Gain. Okay. Alright. So we got Feint, apply 4 defense. Stab, 2 to 5. Okay, variable damage. That's pretty uncommon in a lot of card games. Usually, you know. I mean, it's not like Hearthstone will have damage ranges sometimes, but usually it's kind of frowned upon. But it is a sort of a thing of digital card games. You can have things like that. Sal's daggers, insert hammer grip or saber grip into your hand, which are 0 cost. Okay. 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 All right, well, I think we want to do a little defense. Wow, that's a lot of info there. Gain this card when you murder Vis. All right, so that's the tempt. That's a temptation there. If you murder this dude, look at this sweet card you can get. But, you know, we gotta play nice, so. Alright. Okay, we're at the ready to improvise card from a pool of special cards. That sounds fun. Alright, gain 1 power. Apply 2 bleed. Gain 3 defense. Going full offense here. Okay, Bile Grenade is our special thing we bought. 7 damage. At the end of your turn, take 2 damage. Increase the damage of this card by 3. Hits all enemies. Wow. good. Oh. Okay. Guess the more you use cards, they get upgraded, so that's kind of interesting. Okay, let's move this fucker. Do one of these and do one of these. Okay, so he's panicked. He's unable to act for 3 turns. Oh, does that mean I have to make this guy panic within 3 turns? That's a little tricky. Maybe. Okay. Nice. Ah. Now he rallied. So he's not gonna... So now I like have to kill him. Shit. Panic again. There we go. Accept surrender. Or you can fucking execute him. Alright. We saved the day there. That was good. Okay. Now we know what's going on here. So, Reckless Swing, 5 damage. Discard a card. Sounds like you get to pick the card, so it's not terrible. Haymaker, 3 to 5. Spend all your combo to deal 2 bonus damage per combo. Like a pretty basic finisher. Or Readiness, which we already have had. Alright, let's go with Haymaker. Let's try to build this combo thing. Pull up short before your beating takes a turn for the fatal.
Potisako. Kanchesiana?
Alright. Fuck you, dude. Get paid.
Sokana Sopia.
Pikotja? Kishahal?
Or no consequences.
Tope Kiso?
¿Qué pasa?
Sonasamo?
¿Qué pasa?
Sashipia.
Kanchi.
This guy's basically an asshole. You can give 150 bucks. He'll love me. Well, why wouldn't he? I'm just fucking giving him money for no reason. Or we can buy cards. Destroy after 3 uses, and that removes it permanently from your deck. Now that's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, that's something that Hearthstone doesn't really, do. Like temporary, because there's no like narrative involved or anything like that. But yeah, this is like it's like an RPG, but with cards, which that in itself is not like absurdly unique, but to do it well is pretty uncommon. Combat drone summons a combat drone to fight for you, destroys after 1 use. And it's 112 bucks. But whenever you draw this card, you get another card. So you essentially can just hold on to this until you exactly need to spend it. Or Enfeebling Ray, 2 uses. Reduces their damage. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if I ever need to buy temporary cards like that. Oh boy, we got some limited time stuff. Let's go. The woods fall silent. There's nobody around you. You can take a moment to gather your thoughts. Meditate for a short while to restore 10 resolve. Okay. But I don't need that. This will increase my max resolve by 5, but I'll lose 20. Sure. You empty your mind and ponder the nature of the void. Yeah, I do that from time to time. Finish it exhausted, but you learned a thing or two about your own insignificance. Okay. Alright, let's continue on. Competing bids. Oh. Zimon approaches you. Need that bile grenade back.
Sensei.
There was some misunderstanding. It was not mine to sell. You will be reimbursed. So we can extort him in some sort of negotiation battle, which will cause him to dislike me. Or we can just give it back, or we can refuse. This will make him love me, and I get my money back. All right. I got a use out of it, so. Manage to capture his loyalty, don't waste it. Whenever you sleep, increase your max health by 5. Okay, so this is like, you know, a relic or an artifact, some passive benefit. That seems kind of good. Stroke aren't usually drawn to bureaucracy, but then who is? Alright. You also buy, this is all temporary stuff as well. Lumen grenade, 9 to 14 damage, hits all enemies, but it's a one-time use for 150 bucks. I guess if you rack up some cash, it's a good way to pad your deck out.
Sonho kiapu?
Kiona piapa.
Anat sopuku. Kasheshaka.
Taki pilshi. Sakikasa.
Take down Trina. She's one of them Rollock crawling weirdos. Okay. Battle card to add. Target has bleed, apply 1 impair and 1 wound. Insert 2 blade flash cards into your draw pile. I like that.
Kupelson.
Dead or alive, whatever's easier. Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Kenadope?
Chukapu. Siana.
Oh, there's another bounty hunter.
Sopeshana.
Kenehe pipona. Sunapota.
Slurping snail. Trina likes the taste of their Oshnu bile. Of course she does. Recognize the tension when you step into the slurping snail, like the Oshnu mucus is coagulating in the air. It's the feeling a room gets when a hunter is working it.
Quantity. Apolakapa.
Tatiaka. Sioan siete. Kosipake.
Kisipapo.
Shipateki. Shosha.
Burying their heads in noodles. Senny watches you with a shrewd eye, keeping his distance for the time being. Okay.
Pesapipia. De Palchantier.
Murder Bay has enough contracts without you needing to edge in on mine, don't it? We can try and convince him to work with me. Sure.
Tukusi shoa. Shosu pepua.
And I got this random dude who's with me and like backs up my ass
Each
in
turn,
negotiations.
You draw 5 cards from the draw pile and use action points to play them.
Okay.
You win a negotiation by destroying your opponent's core resolve. Your resolve carries over between negotiations. If you have no resolve, you can no longer negotiate.
I mean, that's not how arguments are won in America, my friends. Here, it's whoever shouts the loudest. Your resolve carries over between negotiations.
Your opponent's intents for the next turn are shown in their inner ring. You and your opponent can deploy arguments to help win the negotiation. Arguments can be attacked or defended like the core resolve.
Wow. This is abstract, man. Okay. You gotta learn like 2 different sets of terms. Apply 3 composure, reduces resolve loss for 1 turn, so that's your defense, I guess. Threaten just does 1 to 4 damage. He's planning on doing 4 damage to me. Okay. Then Fast Talk is Diplomacy card. This is a Hostility card. Interesting. So I can... Okay. Okay. I'm just... Okay, so... Pretty wild, man. Okay, I think that's good. Alright. What's up, Biblical Croissant?
Ancestral de tir.
Okay, so he did 4 damage, but I had Composure. He's now planted Evidence. When this argument is destroyed, deal 2 damage to Sal's core argument. Sal is me, I think. Alright, this guy's Senny. Oh, okay. So I can attack argument. Oh, okay. This is his core argument that I need to defeat. But then there's these sub-arguments that I can also kill. Or defeat. To nullify them. So this is going to do 2 to 4 damage each turn. So we probably want to deal with that. Here's another improvised card. Sal's insert inspiration or attitude into your hand. I don't know what... Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Inspiration gains 2 influence, which makes your diplomacy cards deal max damage. Okay, so this makes an argument with 2 resolve. Attitude creates dominance, which is an argument with 2 resolve. Okay. So it depends on if we want to be more like diplomatic or more hostile, essentially. Okay, I think we should go with that. And we want to be, you know, I got diplomacy cards here. So, okay, so this... Oh, okay, so that was a 2 damage attack, and then it gives me influence. So now my diplomacy cards deal max damage, which is great. And he's planning to do this 4 damage here, which I can protect, but I think I'd be better off just protecting me and then doing 3 damage there. I guess that's...
Shahul.
Oh. Okay, I'm not exactly clear what happened there, but it... Alright, so he's planning to do 1 damage here, 3 damage here. We definitely want more composure. Oh, and it shows you where the damage is going. Okay, that's a lot easier. Let's improvise. Okay, so this is 0 to 4 diplomacy card, but we'll do 4 damage with it. Guaranteed, which is really good. Gossip, deploy bait. Must be targeted before anything else, so it's like taunt. Gain 2 resolve for each stack of bait. Incept 1 flustered. Wow. This effect is added to the opponent's arguments. Okay, so this is like a debuff that reduces their damage by 33% and removes 1 stack at the end of owner's turn. So for 1 turn, they'll do 33% less damage. This is interesting, but we're gonna go with this because it's too good. All right, so kapow! And kapow! Too good. All right, that's good. All right, so he is planning to put an argument on me, so I think it's like a debuff. And he's planning to do 4 damage to here. So he's planning to kill my diplomacy thing. But I don't give a shit. Can almost kill him. I could apply composure to this, but I don't have enough that would save it. So we're just going all out on the offensive. I don't think it'll kill him. No, very close. Your argument's falling apart, man.
Did you monsieur?
Okay, and now he's done. All right, I'll give it to him. That's pretty damn unique. And so you have 2 sets of 2 decks. You know, you have your battle deck and then you have your negotiation deck. It's very interesting. Keep cool, double composure on all arguments. Okay. If you have composure involved. Browbeat. Attack once for each action available. Okay. And intrigue, spend 1 influence. Deal an additional 4 damage. All right, I kind of want to go that. Yeah, I kind of like the diplomacy route.
Zapasho se. Pesha shell shot.
What the hesh?
Keshesh holme. Galina takol. Sakuse.
Okay. So now we got Seni in our party. All right, so here we can intimidate him or her. This is an intimidation attempt. Or we can just beat the shit out of him. Possibly risking murdering him. Now, the issue is I really don't have much resolve. That's my concern. I drained 20 of it, so... This seems like a real asshole move.
Kasheshaka. Supama.
And it says this is an intimidation attempt. So I don't know. Does that mean like hostility is better and diplomacy will be weaker or something? You know, I don't know. All right, fuck it. Yeah, whip out my knives. Oh, but I have 13 health. So, oh boy. Either way, I'm up shit creek. We outnumber them, so that's good. I think we want to be pretty defensive here. But with this, let's build up some combo. If this guy drains your health, it puts impair on you. Okay, and it also wounds me apparently. Great. Okay, oh, neither one is attacking me. All right, then fuck it. Go on the offensive. All right, neither one's attacking me again. Let's bring out the dagger storm and do a little stabby. There you go. There we go. Oh, he's got counter 3 now. Ooh, and he's attacking me. We gotta tighten up. Tighten up here. Oh, the haymaker. Let's end this dude. Get panicked. Easy as that. Easy as that. Okay, wild lunge, 2 to 8 damage, random enemy and applying a wound. Okay, backstab, 3 to 5. If this card was improvised, double its damage until the end of turn. But my only improvised card draws from like a special selection, so I don't know how to. I probably need some other cards for that. Adapt, discards your hand, draws 5. We'll go with wild lunge. We get 6 resolve back. Karina's in the sheltered cave. Better actually bring her in because I don't want the fallout from this. Alright. In RPGs, would you rather be tanky and not do much damage, or be squishy and deal lots of damage? Boy. I guess that sort of depends on the RPG, but generally, I would probably say squishy and deal a lot of damage.
Tiputinsu?
Oh my god, you buy food cards to add to your deck. Gain 2 power, automatically place in your hand at the start of battle, and then destroy it after 1 use. That's funny. This is a negotiation card. Incepts 2 flustered. Draw a card, ambush. Hearty noodles. Gain 2 actions, draw a card. Ambush. That's a good opener. Well, they're all pretty good openers, but they're $40 each. Are you crazy, dude? Find the cave where Torin said it would be. Rena emerges. Could do a little negotiation or a little intimidation, or we could just fuck her up. Oh, we lost my buddy. Oh, because she's part of the Bile Brokers. He won't... She's by herself. But I didn't gain any HP. I have slightly more resolve than HP. Alright. Thanks for popping in. Let's go in negotiation. The end of your turn, Incept 2 intimidated, unplayable. This effect is added to the opponent's arguments. Hostility cards deal an additional +1 damage. remove one stack when you play a non-hostility. Okay, so that's what I thought. This is more about hostility than diplomacy, which it makes sense, but... Alright, so she's planning to do 4 damage to me. So wealth extractor. I can destroy to get 30 bucks. Interesting. Alright, so we gotta get our composure going. Okay.
Shushutapa. Tenkis.
Dude, I want the wealth, man. Are you crazy? 30 bucks. You can almost get some noodles. All cards have a random cost between 0 and 2. Okay.
Sokalsuso. Shukuteka.
I don't know what exactly is causing my cards to like vanish.
Shotopur.
See that? What is that? What is happening there? Don't. Oh, whenever you play a card, draw a card and then discard a random card in your hand.
Dokukita. Dokukita.
Ooh, those are some hefty costs.
Piepotuku. Salso canapia. Casapielpo.
Just like Hearthstone, in the sense that they both involve cards, I suppose, but it's much more narrative driven. It's much more like an RPG where you're completing quests and upgrading cards and things like that, and it's like you have multiple decks, like one for battling people and one for negotiating with people, which is what I'm doing now. So it's got a lot of unique things going on. Okay, yeah. Intimidate cards. I don't know how I feel about that. We need some composure, but
Helsati.
there we go.
Sokalsuso.
I was so hell-bent on getting the 30 bucks, but this randomization is just
Potunatakana.
Oh, come on. Could have done better than that.
Sanakatosi.
When destroyed, draw up to your maximum hand size. Well, we're not going to get into that. We are just going to kill. Alright. No damage. That was pretty good. Okay. Erupt. 2 damage. Attack a random enemy argument. Evoke. Play this card for free from wherever it is when the specified requirements are met. Oh, play 4 hostility cards in a single turn. Okay. Bleed, 0 to 3 damage. Lose an influence, but it's 0 cost. Tactical Mind. Draw 1 extra card at the start of your turn. Argument with 5 resolve. Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, we'll give that a try.
Tiekatote.
Trina dislikes me. Well, boo-hoo. Okay. I don't know if we really needed this other bounty hunter to help us. We probably... maybe I can screw him over and be like, I did all the work, so... Trina will hate me for turning her in. Oh, could I not turn her in? Is that like an option? Okay. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's not an option.
Sarkedo shell.
Can eat one of Fish's famous fish cakes. Get bloated. Heals 30 HP. Gives... costs 25 bucks. And it's a... Oh, normally costs 50 bucks. We have a discount. So... Alright, so this would heal 30. It's destroy and sleep it off. So I assume it's in your deck until you play it or until you go to sleep. And it's 2 costs, so you know. Interesting. Or you could get a drink. Restores 15 resolve for 15 bucks. You get tipsy and slurred speech, which are the same things. Very interesting. I mean, right now we're doing all right. Game seems pretty cool. Is it PC only or something? I would assume so. Maybe iOS or... Oh, Switch? It's coming to the Switch? On the Switch? Coming to the Switch. Coming to the Switch sometime this year. I mean, it's still early access on PC, so... Yeah. Switch sometime Q2 or Q3. Yeah, okay. Alright, I guess we'll turn her over.
Sakuse.
I'll get you.
Sakikasa.
55 bucks. And we can upgrade a card. Read the title and thought it said girlfriends. Mangg's Variety Stream Girlfriends. Choose a negotiation card to upgrade. Tactical Mind. We could make it cost 0, which is always good. Or Boosted Mind and get 2 cards. 2 cards seems a little much. Okay, so that's an option. Intrigue. If you have any influence, that's pretty good. Let's go with that. Trina hates you. You've incurred her fury and will likely face the consequences. Herndman is a bounty. So we got a spiked drink. Gain an ulcer card whenever you drink. She casts like some magic curse on me? I mean, seems like an odd thing to do. But alright. If I ever want to drink, it's especially bad. Which, drinking seems like the best way to restore a resolve, so it is kind of shitty. Okay, so now we decide this guy's share. We can give him a generous share, and he'll love me. Fair share, he'll like me. Or keep it all and he'll hate me. I mean, I don't like when anyone hates me. Alright, see you, Zeeb. I think fair. Well, there's nothing wrong with fair. Why do I have to give people money just to get them to like me?
Takuhoa.
Papiako.
Not a shill more.
This is Holman.
Okay.
Tontatsuana.
Alrighty. Okay, so these limited time things are very limited time. We can only pick one of them. So, socialize with Seni, which will restore 10 resolve. Or, my friend Lily is in trouble. I have a chance to save him before it's too late. That seems a little bit more urgent, doesn't it? You find Lily under Pluck's heel, looking one blow away from the worst day of his life. So we can save him right away or wait and see how it plays out. Now, Lily was an asshole, I guess, but he is a friend of mine. You make enough of a racket to draw Pluck's attention, and Lily looks up at you with wide eyes.
Heto Tsen.
That has nothing to do with you, Grifter. Stay out of it. We can battle in self-defense, or we can negotiate. 2 stars. 2 stars on the battle.
Kepopopa.
Do another negotiate. It's sort of more interesting, isn't it? Okay. Boy, we don't have a great hand here.
Diashakibia.
Gains 2 composure whenever Sal creates a new argument. Much I can do about that.
Kanasateshu.
Alright, we're just taking a hit.
Velkomon.
Taking the hit. Alright, suspicion. Diplomacy cards deal -1 damage with a minimum of 1 damage. Well, that's shit. Well, we gotta get some composure going. Oh, actually, we didn't need to do that. Whoops. Yeah. Okay.
Diashakibia. Kiasapaha. La Shepo. Jotapel.
Alright. I don't know if that was... Okay. I mean, if you did 4 damage to this, why wouldn't you finish it off? What's your thinking there?
Shukuteka. Piepotuku.
Alright, Incept 2 vulnerability. To play bait. Bait's actually not bad in this situation if I can't get composure. Oh, the vulnerability though.
Dokuki. Helsati.
Okay, so vulnerable. Alright, so they'll take more damage. And she's tired. So if I destroy this, she takes 6 damage, which is pretty freaking good. I'd really have to work to protect this, and it's not worth it. So
Kupasaso. Sokalsuso. Shukuteka.
kapow. How'd you like that? That's a fucking argument right there. All right. Menacing air at the beginning of your turn, gain 1 dominance. That's pretty good. It's 3 costs though. Erupt, rainstorm, 1 cost to draw 3 cards. I don't know. I don't know if I really want any of them. $10 isn't that much though. And we can upgrade threaten. So we can upgrade it to do 8 damage guaranteed as a one-time thing, and then it's gone. Or we get lucid threaten, which gives you a dominance. I mean, this one is better if I plan on going hard into hostility, whereas this one's better if I just sort of don't care that much about hostility. Although, looking at this now, I don't really have that many cards. Maybe I should have taken something.
Moselpa.
Quel petit tapé.
Damn right, I saved your skin. He loves me. See? And you get it's not just a story benefit. You get a boon. You get something good. So now I can negotiate for greater quest rewards. I would have had to have given him like 150 bucks to get that. Alright. Welcome to Havaria. Fish has a special job for you. Yeah. Those two over there are night merchants. They sell rare goods you can't get nowhere else. They need my help. Ingratiate myself. You're probably going to cheese off the one you don't pick. Right. Alright. Endo or Frolic of the Beasts. Just go with Endo. Either Endo's got a smudge on his nose or the call of the divine has turned his gaze within. Alright, what's your special job?
Sakapatyan.
Posuanapa.
Tolsies Susatekel.
Yes.
Vacantity.
An infestation. Alright.
Shafoshal.
Galina Takon.
Tolkiasa.
What do you want from me, man? I can only pick one. Maybe I should eat. I'm gonna eat. It sounds like I'm going into an infestation.
Shanta.
I might need my health. So, there we go. We're bloated.
What else he said?
It is an interesting game. I gotta say that. Cave. Stinky cave.
Tippy ashore.
Oh, boy. All right. No negotiating here. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Two of them are attacking me. Get some defense up. They don't have much health, so that's good. Let's play Sal's Dagger and get some combo built. They gain 2 defense at the end of their turn. Ah, okay. Alright. So I do 33% less damage, and I take more damage. Wonderful. And I've got 2 attacks coming at me. So I think for this turn, let's just tighten up. Build up our combo wombo. Oh, those wounds really stack up, don't they? I'm going to take 4 bonus damage on every attack. God damn. I got a haymaker or something. Oh, God. Perfect. Yeah, that's hurting. That's hurting. All right, I'm gonna take another attack, so it's defense, stab, he's better than I am. I got these fucking wounds, but I think we can handle this. Nice. Very nice. Okay, more battle cards. Check out Frostpunk or Oxygen Not Included. Both are cool, really cool games I highly recommend. I checked out Frostpunk when it first released, and I thought it was like absurdly difficult. But I should give it another look. Oxygen Not Included, I think I've heard of. It's from like this same developer or publisher, I think. Let me just look that up. Yeah, it is from the same developer. Space colony simulation game. Yeah, it's these types of games that are just like, this is why I'm doing variety streams every week. It's not something I'd ever want to do a full Let's Play of, but check it out for a few hours. That's a good thing to do. Yeah, there's a bunch of games. Okay. Gain 2 different defense. Apply 1 impair. That's a pretty solid card. Trained strike. Whenever this card is improvised. Okay, the whole improvisation thing I'm not clear on. Let's take tackle. And we can upgrade stab. Stab of the mirror drops down the max damage by 1, but it does it twice. So pretty good. It's basically double damage. Strained stab does 4 to 6, but you have to discard a card. It's much more predictable damage. Go with that one. Got mandible. Hold on. All right, 2 to 4 for 1. Apply impair equal to damage dealt by this card. Destroyed after 3 uses. That's pretty cool. I mean, again, it's sort of this narrative thing we've got going on here that they can implement things like this, and it's like, okay, I fought these crazy bug things. I ripped off one of their mandibles. I can use it a few times to be a badass.
Paputiso.
Tetulsen. Tiekatotte. Galina Takal.
Okay.
Toata Sakyal.
Social Toki. Sakapatyan. Shante.
Offer you discounts on a shop.
Putpaltana.
Piepatuku.
I can remove a negotiation card for 37 bucks. Or we can buy some stuff. Now this is not temporary cards. These are full power negotiation cards. I wonder if the other guy would have had you do a negotiation and then you get to buy battle cards from him. All right, but we do need more negotiation cards, and I want to buy some diplomacy stuff. Like this one, gain 2 influence, apply 3 composure to it. That's pretty solid. I'm gonna buy it. Hard facts, apply 2 composure to a random argument, increased by 1 for each card played this turn. Or calling all favors, double your influence, but gain 3 vulnerability. Ultimately, this is a really good card. I just don't know if it's a really good card now for $150. I'm gonna sit on that. I want to hold on to some funds.
Sahulkia. Salzotwa. Kianatuka. Zoasakopa. Diakonni.
You can remove a battle card for 50 bucks or buy some battle cards. Sneak attack, 2 costs, but if you spend 2 combo points, does max damage, 8 damage, and costs 1 less, so it's only 1. So it's sort of a finisher, but it's like a partial finisher. It would only cost 2 combo. It's Pretty good. Here we go. Improvise an attack card from your draw pile. That card deals +4 damage until played. Now that's interesting. And since it seems like a lot of my choices involve cards that get bonuses when improvised, I think it would be handy to have this in my deck. Do it. Do it. Buy negotiation graphs. Oh my god, $100, $200, $300. Oh, these are like the artifacts. Gain 6 max resolve. Whenever you draw 5 or more cards in a single turn, gain a bait. I can't afford any of this shit. When you get a new slot, you only have a certain number of slots. Oh my gosh, it's getting interesting. Okay. It's late when you get back to the Grog and Dog, but you can spot trouble before you even step onto its porch. You slip quietly behind an overturned table before anyone notices. Oh, this is Casio, yeah. This is who we're looking for.
So sucia. C'est so chose.
Pana Kyokul,
Ti xiao ko.
Talpose, Piekanma, Shotiaka, Kiesepo.
She's running. She's running. Oh. She's leaving this dude behind. Joel. We can convince him to help us. But he gets +10 resolve because that's a tough fucking argument. Or we can just beat the shit out of him. In a self-defense fight. No escape. Cannot run from this fight once it starts. It's do or die. I gotta say, our odds are probably better in the combat, but we have the bartender on our side in a negotiation because he's, you know, he or she or it has a stake, you know, on how much damage we do to this place. And I think ultimately it would be better off in the long run to convince this guy to help us. It's sort of a matter of can I do it? I mean, so far our negotiations have been really good. We've taken almost no damage. So
Shana Pieta.
all right, so the bartender handed us 3 influence stacks right out the gate. We're gonna build rapport. That bumps it up to 5 stacks and gives it 3 composure. So that's very nice. It'll still take 1 damage at this rate, so I think we want to buff it even more. And that's quick thinking. Ultimately, this was a bad idea. But okay, it's fine. It's fine. We're getting set up. Whenever a foe deals damage, they gain composure equal to resolve lost. If no resolve is lost... Oh, okay. Very nice. So if we deny him gaining or dealing resolve damage, he takes damage. Crafty, intense, and target previews are hidden. Yeah, that's problematic. I don't care for that. So let's just get rid of that. Now we knew he's really trying to go after this influence. I guess I can't blame him for. So let's buff it up. And let's hold off on that. We don't need to do the 8 damage. We lose that card permanently then. So let's just... Oh, but he's gonna gain... Yeah. Okay. He's ignoring that for now. He's doing 8 damage onto my face. Can't say I like that. Don't have a lot of options though. I gotta just take it. I assume this will be my last negotiation of the night, so we're just gonna live our world here. All right, another 4 damage onto my face, but I can handle that. That's fine. Then let's improvise. Nice. Okay, he had a lot of composure. Perfect. All right, he's going after my tactical mind for some reason, which he won't even kill this turn, but he will gain 4 composure from it unless I... Okay, let me quick thinking. If I can do... No, I can't kill him, so... Let's just... We're getting close. Let's get close. Alright. His intents and arguments to play with +1 damage. Okay. Okay. So... He could kill me this turn, but I think instead I will kill him. Kapow. Get out of there. Get negotiated, you fuck. All right. It's interesting. So these cards are coming in like partially like upgraded already. You know, upgrade progress. Okay. Know it all. Gain 3 smarts. Gain an extra action at the start of your turn, then reduce smarts by 1. Pretty good. I mean, the vulnerability is but it's only 1. Double composure on all arguments. Again, it's a card that, you know, it's pretty situational. You have to have some composure, but need a lot more composure, you know, and it's like, it's all right. And this one is 0 cost, 0 to 3 damage, but you lose an influence. Let's go with know-it-all. Oh, so now... Oh, fuck. I see. I confused that. We were convincing the bouncer who was sitting aside because he was afraid of this woman. So now we've convinced him to help us defeat this guy who's our actual... All right, so no matter what, we had to... All right, but I'm glad we got this guy because he has 85 health, you know, so he can take some hits. All right, so this thing's gunning for me. This guy's shooting both of us. And unfortunately, I have no defense cards whatsoever. I gotta do 90 damage to this. These drones will apparently stop fighting if I kill him, but I don't know if that's really an option. Piercing attacks do double damage. Oh, all I have to do is hit them 3 times, and they'll blow up and deal 5 damage to Joel. But they also do a lot of damage right now, I guess. I think I'm gonna take a lot of damage. Nobody healed me, so that's nice. Ugh. Okay. Nice. Okay, that makes it a lot easier. Okay. Let's ready. Draw 3 cards. That's perfect. Boom, done. And then tackle this dude. Get impaired, son. Oh, he summons Mordro. Okay. Oh, okay. So it does tell you how much damage. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, I can. Battle Flourish. In battle, earn Flourish. But okay. This is something I use. Yeah, that's something I use. That's very helpful. Okay. That was a good turn. Oh, I was injured. Okay, that's not that big of a deal. Alright, we just have to do 5 damage to get him to panic. Alright. Now here's the question. We can accept his surrender, which has some, you know, potential benefits. Narratively wise, I don't know if he would really help us out, but he'd probably like us if we spared his life. Or we can murder him right now and get this card, Prototype Drone. Summons a Prototype Drone to fight for you. 1 cost, once per battle. I don't know how great that card is. All right. Wow. Here we go. Okay. Battle card. 6 defense. Discard this card to heal 3. Okay. Exertion. Gain 2 actions to lose an action next turn. 6 defense is pretty damn good. All right. Negotiation card. Pure style. 1 cost. Draw 2 cards. Upgrade them for this negotiation. That's a pretty good card. Low blow. Does 3 to 4 damage and removes the argument's composure. Is that before or after? I think it's after that does the damage, isn't it? So, yeah. Upgrade some stabs. Ooh, okay. So it's different upgrades sometimes. Stab of the nail pierces. Stab of savagery does 2 bleed. Rooted stab does 4 to 5. 4 to 5, that's pretty good. Got the prototype drone, 20 bucks, 6 more resolve. You're starting to get a reputation for violence. Uh-oh. Ooh. So, we got reputation proceeding. At the end of your turn, incept 2 apprehensive and destroy this card. Unplayable. Okay, so this is just a one-time thing for my next negotiation. And this just makes them like, this gives them composure. Okay. Sorry. I didn't think I was really... I guess I did beat up some people and I murdered that guy. But we get a graft. Whenever you draw a status card, draw a card. Gain 1 action at the start of your turn. You can no longer own a pet. What the fuck is that? Why? How does that correlate? Or coactive orb slug. Whenever you gain influence, deal 2 damage to a random... Oh, that's pretty good. All right, we gotta go with that. I want a pet.
Kuhusa.
Hamel Siu. Papia Kikie.
Punamepa.
El Gil
Have I played the Banner Saga? Like once when it came out. I don't know. I didn't really care for it because it was like... maybe I needed to play it more, but the actual like tactical grid gameplay seemed very basic. And I was like the start of the game, but I don't know. I wasn't like enamored with it.
Sakedo shell.
Like comparing it to like Final Fantasy Tactics or something. I don't know. It seemed pretty simplistic, and it was more about, you know, like the narrative and stuff.
Cold Ponatron. Thoashanika.
All right, I guess we're gonna rest.
Kenapomo.
To sell Ponpo. Dota Suata.
All right. Rook unlocked. You've unlocked a new character with a whole new story and location with unique cards and gameplay. Cool. All right. Okay, good. Full up, full up, full up. Yeah, all right. Yeah, those are all... Yep. You slept through the night with one hand gripping the knife under your pillow. But then you slept that way every night since you were 12. It's pretty deep on the 2 sequels. There are 2 sequels now? Boy, oh boy.
Kasheshaka. Tokusanasho.
Latokan.
Koshikatoa.
Shepokolpel.
Couple contacts who want Cascio dead almost as much as you do.
Hapus.
Sashoma Popol. Dean Krushepa.
I gotta do some convincing, huh? I can do that. Spot a young Kradeshi sitting at the desk.
Sehul?
Sishapoa. Tetelpe.
Give me a solid and I'll get you where you need to be to make it happen. All right, sure.
Shapopa.
Shatekwana.
Shetolpaho.
The other guy's already heard about it and he just is already pissed at me.
Shadisasel.
Ooh, Admiralty card. Gain 3 frisk. Start of owner's turn, steal 10 shills from opponent and remove 1 frisk. Okay. More insider information. Improvise a random uncommon or rare manipulate card. Cost 0 until played. This gives money. This gives money.
Tahulunda.
My deputy's badge.
Tutsapapol.
Piaponate.
Pukeshashe.
Kinapiona. Shelpesha. Toteko.
Tax records.
Posheshia.
Shapatso. Sisiako. Piakalda.
Don't make an enemy of soldiers. Okay. We got 215 bucks out of this.
Paputiso.
Siosatumi.
Uh-oh. Come across a lone merchant, a rare sight on Havarian roads. Usually they're smart enough to travel with armed security.
Lotupul?
Cash. His name is Cash. I once knew a waiter at an Applebee's that went by the name of Cash. He was a character, man. His he had a credit card that had like a custom, image on it, and it was just him like next to a pool, just like lounging with his shirt off and stuff. It's like just flashed his credit card around. Fucking Cash. Roads are deserted except for you and your new friend. Okay, so we can buy a red bandana. Your allies receive 2 power when they join battle. For 100 bucks, or we can rob him. He'll hate me. He would hate me, which means that we would have a Bane. We would get a Bane. I think I'll just decline. We'll just sidestep that whole thing. Be suicide to start a fight here.
Kamutuso.
Set out to collect taxes.
Tesokel.
So, meme.
Tesopejal.
Community service.
Tipiapa. Sonakul.
Zimon.
Fanapuhu.
I know Zimon. That's the guy that loves me, right? I think he loves me. Yeah. Okay, so we can convince him, or we can collect taxes. And it would be really easy because he loves me. But he'll no longer love me. He will then like me. Or we can convince Cadwa to find someone else. And I'll be supported by Zimon himself, of course. I like Zimon. What does he get? He's giving me the social boon whenever I sleep. Increase my max health by 5. Alright.
Suutsua.
Yeah, Zimon and I know each other.
Patapa.
Well, open your mind. Okay.
Piepotuku. Pohuatilto.
Okay.
Kupelson.
So I gave her apprehensive. So at the end of their turn, apply 2 composure to a random argument. So I can destroy this. They also have paper pusher. Insert 1 baffled card into my draw pile at the beginning of their turn. That's going to be every turn until I destroy it. And that's a pretty shit card. So we probably want to deal with that. They're also planted evidence, which they're going to blow up to deal 4 damage to me. I can't prevent that, so... but I can frisk, I can deflect, and can do know-it-all. Okay. Okay. I think this paper pusher is fucking beefy, man. But you can build rapport. That should kill that. Done. Good. We've got a negotiation flourish. Dismiss all enemy intents. Sure. It's quick thinking. Deploy bait. Fast talk. Good. Alright, we're looking pretty solid here. Now she's gotta go after the bait, so that's nice. We're gonna play pure style. Okay, we're going to boosted rapport. Put composure on the bait. Let's get some more influence. Alright, we are... That sucks, but... Another paper pusher. Huh. I have, let's see, it's 7, 10, 18, 21. I can't quite kill him, but it's very close. Yeah. Well, oh, he's gunning for my influence. Yeah. We're close. We're very close. I didn't really see all that happened there. Where's the... How do you see the, Is there no way to see like what just happened? There's no like log? It's kind of surprising. I don't know how I lost my influence. I wasn't paying enough attention, but all right. It looks like my only option for winning right now is to do this. So
Shoto cool.
do what you got to do. All right, another intrigue. That would be nice. Evil Eye damage to the next card played this turn is doubled. That damage is pretty good. And we got a lot of upgrades here. Deflection. Apply 4 composure to all your arguments. Expend. So once per battle. Or restore 5 resolve and apply 5 composure. Destroy permanently. I don't like that. I always feel so squeamish about that. Alright. Boosted deflection is just 4 composure. It's really not that... Oh, this is... I mean, yeah, this is expend, so it's once per battle. Whereas this, you can keep going. So I guess this is the safer one. Because we don't want to lose all, you know. You want to be able to... So sure. Pale Fast Talk, spend 1 influence. This card costs 0 to play. Or Inspirational Talk, gain 1 influence. This buffs the minimum damage by 1. But... Yeah.
Papokotu.
Tashanta.
Yeah, I'm right. Of course I'm right.
Takipilshi. Kenehe pipona.
Alicia. Oh, I should have bought something from Zemon. It's unclear whether Alicia's easygoing attitude is a result of her temperament or the fumes radiating off her wares. So we can collect taxes or we can force them. Now, if we force them, we have to bring along the smuggler, who is a 3-star. Whereas if we are persuasive, we get Kadwa with us, which isn't that big of a deal, but... Got a report here saying you owe taxes.
Akana pasa.
Sal, do your thing. Get in there and negotiate. Alright, we got a wealth extractor I can destroy for 30 bucks. I always like that.
Tia Shakipia. Sioan Siete.
Oh, this bullshit. Where you play a card, draw a card, discard a card. Okay, well, ultimately that ended up getting me what I wanted, but still. Alright, now we got the randomization, but that randomized pure style, so that's good.
Tia Shakipia. Pia Potuku. Patty's home.
Hit my frisk on. Okay. Doing 5 damage to me. Improvise. Know it all. And this. Going after my influence, you son of a bitch. Whenever you play a card, your core argument takes 1 resolve damage. Reduce distracted by 1 whenever you play a card and at the end of your turn. Wow. It's kind of cruel. Let's boost it some more. And... some of that. And do some of that. Kicking your ass. Ever played Dark Souls 3? Remember scrolling through my vids and found a Dark Souls 1 Let's Play? Yes, I have done Let's Plays of all of the Soulsborne games. Some of them multiple times with different themes and challenges. And not that, man. I don't want to... Not like Lobos Jr. or something like that. But yeah, I've done a lot of Let's Plays. At least one for every Soulsborne game. Let's see. He's going after the influence again. We can wide deflect. Let's get pure style. That almost kills it, but we can just do this and do this, and away we go. I'm gonna take one keep cool. We keep getting the offer. Sal's instincts. Okay, so we can... This is where you decide, do you want to be more hostile or more diplomatic? We like the diplomacy. It's what we're going with. So... Flatter. Spend 1 influence to deal 2 bonus damage and hit all opponent arguments. Wow. So that's 5 damage to all opponent arguments. That's really good. For complement, gain 2 influence, then deal damage equal to half your influence to a random opponent argument. Wow. I mean, we're stacking influence nowadays, so that's really good. Yeah, I will warn you that generally my first playthroughs of Soulsborne games, I reach a point where I get really pissy because I get frustrated and I whine a lot. And generally, I will say that I'm too old for video games nowadays. But if you just go to like the next video or so, I'm over it and I keep going. So, just as an FYI, it happens just about every game.
Hitenake. Panapuhu.
Dark Souls 2, I think, was the worst because I literally just like stopped playing the game. And I don't think I don't have a first playthrough for Bloodborne because I decided for that one to just play through the game on my own, and then, but I have some playthroughs of Bloodborne up there. All right, pluck. Let's negotiate. We're all about that negotiating. I like how her assistance in these negotiations is just a way for me to get more money, which I guess can't fault that. Okay, so let's see here. We want to get influence. Let's go with this. There we go. I may have rushed that and I should have focused on defense, but screw it. Alright, suspicion. Diplomacy cards deal -1 damage with a minimum of 1 damage. Well, we can't have that. this first. That puts us at 3 influence. Yeah, we're gonna go with flatter. It's just too good. It's just too good, man. And actually, I'm about to lose all my influence because I didn't think this through. Fuck. Damn it. Well, that's a big oof. Fine. Let's see here. We gotta build up our influence again. Bone tired. When destroyed, pluck loses 9 resolve. That's what I like to say. Okay, that's fine. Do I want to get compliment? Well, the 2 influence isn't bad. And it would do... But it, you know, Nah, we can do better than that. That's done. That's done. What was I thinking? Easy wins here, man. All right, improvise a card from a pool of upgraded special cards, or improvise plus means you get to pick from 5 cards. I like the upgraded, that's fun.
Shakasa.
Penkopa. Tashisil.
Tell.
Miapia.
Mission has basically made everyone dislike me, so that's nice.
Captain Super.
Captain Stupid, is that what she said?
You control?
Okay. Uh-oh. The chance comes to earn your keep on the road back to Admiralty HQ. It's not Kadwa's fault when you inevitably get ambushed, but it happens all the same.
Muakitise.
Hashamilsha.
Chapelpe.
Ketwaso.
Kenahulshe. Piapake.
Sa Papua. Yatake.
All right, so we can step aside. That's amazing. We can get into a scuffle, or we can convince him to leave. I thought it would be more like 50-50, and there would often be like just unavoidable battles, but we're really going hard on negotiation. Especially with this wealth extractor involved, dude. We're getting paid. All right, deploy 2 bait. All observation. Which I could do. Oh yeah. I do like that. Let's go with that. So let's go with this. Nice. And do that. And do that.
Europa.
Hey there. Nithalta? Possibly Nithalta. Pure style. Yeah, pure style. Oh, nice. Simple plead. Very nice. Wide deflection. Yes. And one of those. Do one of those.
Diota soat.
Alright, escalation. When a hostilities card is played, increase stacks by 1, add +1 damage to all intents. Okay, well, we don't have to worry too much about that.
Shukuteka. Sokana Sopia.
I don't want to take vulnerability. I'm already taking a bunch of damage. Tactical mind. Loved the latest TES episode. Well, excellent.
Yogate.
Okay, let's see here. Gonna be doing 4 to me.
Sokal Suso.
Tighten up a little bit. Promoted thinking. There we go. Do some of that. And do a little inspirational talk.
Dia Shakipia.
Good, good, good. I don't even need to negotiation flourish. Alright, we might have a kill here. Oh yeah, we got a kill here.
Persona Kya.
A kill. Yeah, it's over.
Piepotuku.
Easy. I made bank. I don't know. I might be good on cards.
Party's
Take
home.
the $10.
Showasha.
Kyokos Chipashia.
Somipa. Taki pilshi.
You know that I'm getting a reputation for violence, and I really wanna cut that off at the head. We can't have that.
Kesente.
Keltil Telsan.
Keshe. Kiona piapa. Petoshe.
Tatsasushu.
Tashonta.
Padwa likes you, and I got paid $215 and a graft. So cerebral stimulants, draw an extra card per turn, every negotiation, every turn, 1 extra card. It's pretty good. Battle graphs, 2 power at the start of each battle, lose 2 power the first time you take enemy damage. When installed, upgrade 3 random battle. Okay. I mean, you know, it has... This will never not be good, though. There's no situation where this will not be handy. Right? It's gotta be. It's gotta be good.
Pakishona.
Authorization for $150. Huh. Eh. 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 Alright. Healing Springs. I don't really need that. Or Lily's room. He has a gift for me, which is a speed tonic. 2 random cards. In hand, cost 0 until played. Not really even that. Not even that great, really, but I guess. This is a negotiation simulator. I mean, that's half of it. You just haven't really seen a battle. As I keep picking to negotiate. This is a battle card. That's sort of my concern, is that I'm going heavy on negotiating, and then when the battle comes up, which it inevitably will, I'm gonna be sort of underprepared because I've been spending all my time negotiating. Although my battle deck still has more cards in it. They're just not that great of cards. I mean, most of these aren't upgraded. Whereas my negotiation deck is looking hot. It's looking hot nowadays. Yeah. I think we'll leave it off there, though. I usually like to end around when I have to feed my cats, so it is very cool though, and I definitely am gonna keep playing. And this is just like one character. So they have daily challenges, and then they have 3 different characters so far in early access. I assume, like, you know, this character plays probably quite a bit differently, and with the, you know, their own story and things like that. Unlock perk points. What? Oh, for different runs. Yeah, I'm not even like viewing it as like sort of a roguelike kind of thing, or a roguelite kind of thing where you do multiple runs. It feels so much like just like a single player RPG. But yeah, you get perks. Start the run with an additional $75, or gain a power at the start of each battle. That just seems good. Once per day, drink and eat without any repercussions. First graft you install is immediately upgraded. I assume these will only start with the next run that I start, so it won't apply to the one I have going on. 10 shields every time you use an item card with a charge. Gain max health, max resolve. At the start of the game, a random person will like you. Only real life worked like that. Very interesting. So yeah, I think it's really good. I think this is definitely one of the more interesting card games I've played. Digital card games. And for $20 right now, it's not too shabby. I can see why it's coming to the Switch, though. Switch players eat stuff like that up. Yeah, I guess it's got my recommendation so far. But, you know, this is just a variety stream. We just like to show off things around here, so next week we'll do something different. I don't think it'll be Blair Witch yet. I do have the next Blair Witch episode sitting on my counter, but we'll hold off for another week and do something. We'll find something. I always find something. So thank you all for watching. My name is Mangg. This has been Mangg's Variety Stream. See you fine folks next week.